guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be going after this fancy sword here. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today, just like last episode, we are going to be going on a crazy adventure. That's right. We have just a few things to do. We're going to be kind of scouring the overworld here, and we're also going to be going to the end. So, my goal today, at least today, is to hopefully get myself a sword set up from the dragon scale. I want a sword that is pretty nice. Of course, eventually, I would love to have this Draco armor. Like, that's an ultimate goal, right? Something that we can potentially get. Or even this right here, you know, a silver skull shield. Something for some down the road. You know, this gives us a quite nice upgrade. But this sword, 12 attack damage. There is a possibility that we could get a sword of that statue later on, or that stature later on. Let's take a look at aquaculture, because this is something that we've had running for a bit, and I've kind of opened some of these already. But let's take a look at this treasure chest. We have a couple of lock boxes now and some regular boxes, just some stuff that we've gotten. This is the first time I've gotten the treasure chest though, and this gave me one single bar of gold. So I'm really not getting like super lucky as far as getting any of the other materials that I guess probably require either the fisher to be in a different location, or it requires something, because I haven't gotten any of the treasure chests. These right here, the Neptune's Bounty, which is very specific to the area. So, I don't know. I guess instead of going towards the Neptune's sword, which is a 10 attack damage, well, I can just go ahead and make my way towards this sword, which is right here. I should probably put that up there. But first, we have some other stuff we have to make, and that is the Nature's Compass. This is going to be a must-have if you're wanting to find different biomes. At this point, I haven't really had a need to find any particular biome, but since we are diving into this mod, and we're going to go over some very interesting ways for which we have to get this dagger, we're going to need things like the elderwood. So, or the Yule wood. I believe it's pronounced Yule. And yeah, we need Yule wood logs, and these logs are actually found in a very specific place. Of course, you can make it, or you can just find them. I guess making it wouldn't be too bad either. I want to go find it, because this will take us into a dark forest. That's where you're going to find these, is usually like a roofed forest of some sort, some kind of darkwood forest. And they're usually going to be scattered through there. So we're going to use the compass to find that. What else do I need to do? Oh, we got to kill another wither. That's something that we have to do, because we are going to need a dark nether star. We're also going to need some, let's see, runic dark stone. I'm assuming that we can get dark stone, or we may have dark stone. We have a little bit of dark stone, but I think I know where more is at. And this is from the Forbidden Arcanist mod. Like, we're going to be just jumping through this mod. I think I also want to make this as well, if we can. And just to put it on an armor stand, because I think it looks really cool. There's just some neat little things that we can kind of work on today. So let's get started. And first of all, let's go ahead and like before we go to the end and stuff like that, let's go hunting for a dark forest. So dark forest. This should be a Minecraft, like a regular Minecraft forest, and start search. So, ooh, it found one right away, and we have a distance that's not all that far away right here. So as you can see, the logs are going to have like little things sticking up off them. They really fit, I think, in this biome. Yeah, they're really cool logs. I don't know if they maintain that whenever you place them back. No. As you can see, they kind of look like pumpkins, sad-faced pumpkins when you place them back. Very interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and gather a few of them. Oh, I guess they have the pumpkin faces on them already. They're just kind of missing that extra growth bit. So after that adventure, I'm going for another one. I've got to kill a few of these guys. Luckily, the heads do drop very frequently, so it shouldn't take me too long. I'm going to gather enough for at least 2 wither kills, because there is another nice little project that I would love to work towards that does involve another star, which, I mean, having another star is great. An extra one. That way we can, you know, always make something new. This biome is so gross. Look at this. Oh, it's so gross and good at the same time. It's like flesh blocks everywhere. That is absolutely nasty, but I love it. All in the same. Wow, I thought I was going to spend more time in the inn today, but man, I'm actually having a lot of fun here in the nether, which I mean, I guess I shouldn't, but I am. Also, I don't know if I'm liking the knockback too much that this thing gives. The knockback, not so great when you're trying to save your guys from falling off the edge. Now, with that out of the way, and we have all of our skulls, of course, I need to kill me a couple of wither. And, well, I love the end for this. It just makes it so nice. I hope they never remove this. Like, it just makes killing the wither just that much easier, so you can just get on with your day, and especially in hardcore. Now, looking at the recipes, I know some of you guys may be like, well, Chosen, you can get dragon skulls just by killing the dragon over and over again. Yes, I believe you can. I think, because at the moment I do have 6 dragon skulls, which we got when we killed the dragon, which is not super difficult. We should be able to take out the dragon very easily over and over again, so long as we have gas tiers, and getting gas to spawn is pretty easy in this newer version. But another method is, which is what I want to go after doing, is to just use the dragon skulls. And we need to make this mystical dagger. It says contains some dark magic. Now, to get a dark rune, it doesn't really show you, right? You have to go through an entirely different process in order to get this. So, first of all, we're going to need some chiseled polished dark rune, which apparently we get from here. So we take our dark stone and make chiseled polished dark stone. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make at least 4 of them, because that's what we need for right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chiseled polished dark rune. Perfect. And then next, we are going to, because I'm going to be making this. This is how we're going to get the dark, by the way. I'm kind of like skipping forward. Also, we need our logs. We're going to need to cook a couple of them. Let's do 8 of them for right now. That'll be fine. And while that's cooking, we can go ahead and finish the rest of this. We need some arcane gold. Now, there's a couple of different ways to make arcane gold. We can go this route, making arcane gold, or we can go the other route and make the other different type of arcane gold. This way is not horrible. We just need a little bit of blaze powder. Let's see. And then we're also going to need that other material. Basically, the big part of this, I guess I have to click on the right arcane gold. There we go, the forbidden version. We just need this dust, which we get that by, of course, smelting the crystals. As you can see, we have quite a few crystals. Let me go ahead and smelt a few of those as well while we're waiting. And get this thing up and running. So, that's pretty much all we need. The arcane gold is not too difficult. I would say the Eldion version, or I keep saying it wrong, Eidolon version is not horrible either. It just requires a crucible and some soul shards, you know, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not too different. Both of them are going to be, you know, this one actually probably more expensive just because of this recipe right here, requiring a phantom membrane. But yeah, just wanted to show that to you. So now that we have everything to make this runic, Tenebris frame, I think I'm saying that right. Tenebris, something like that. We should have just about everything. I still need to make the runic chiseled, which is going to require some runes, which we do have a couple of runes stored up, and we're going to need these later on as well. Of course, you've seen it requires a dark rune for this. But let's go and make this, because I don't remember this being crafted the same way last time I played with this mod and made this dagger. This dagger was not as hard to make. I don't remember it being this way. So I am going to need some more of the obsidian here. And of course, this also gets smelted in the same fashion as everything else. Lots of smelting here. Very, very nice. So as we wait for that, we're just about ready to get this thing done, right? All we need is a dark nether star. We're going to use the dark nether star to light this frame. This frame is going to have some very special properties here in a moment. It's going to be very interesting to see this thing in action. I'm going to go ahead and place it, if I can, right above this. Sort of putting it in this room downstairs. Because I don't know if I'm going to need another nether star to break this later on down the road. But it being down there shouldn't be in the way. I wouldn't think. Actually, I could probably place it right here. Like directly under this. There we go. That way, if it does look kind of cool, we can still sort of see it. You know what? I might even take this and place it directly underneath this. There we go. now we sort of have it like right in the middle of our room. Could be bad because it does seem to have some dark properties, but, you know, so long as you can get over that fact, probably could be pretty good. All right, so we should have this stuff ready to go. Let's go ahead and grab it out. And let's make this bad boy. So, nether star. We have ourselves a dark nether star. And then we right-click this here. Ooh, that is kind of cool looking. Is it making noise? I think it's making noise. That is kind of cool. So, once we have that done, we need to take a regular rune. Like a regular rune. And we right-click the rune on it. And that turns it into a dark rune. Because now it is very dark. And I'm still going to need some more Arcane Gold, which I believe I was just waiting. Yeah, I guess I'm waiting for some more of the mundane mundane attribute? What? Why am I saying Monday Britcher? I cannot pronounce this for the life of me. 100% the reason why I can't pronounce it is because it's Latin.
Mundabitur.
There's no way I could even say that word. I can't roll my tongue like that at the end. I literally can't do that. Oh man. So after all of that work, we can now make ourselves a mystical dagger, which will get us the dragon skulls. Now I believe I do already have enough dragon skulls. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough to technically make this sword without even needing to make this dagger. I know that sounds crazy, but like I said, I want to eventually have the full armor set, even though I don't think it gives you any benefit other than it's a really nice armor set. I'm still going to need a lot more of this. So 1, 2, 3, I need 5. That shouldn't be too difficult. I think I have enough for 5. And then did this need anywhere else? Does it need that? No. So actually 5 isn't bad at all. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to get that cooking. We're going to have that sword made up before I know it. But I do want to show you that with the dragon head, which we can now make multiples of, this right here can be added with the dagger, and it gets us 3 dragon scales. You see, it takes a little bit of durability, but that's not horrible. And, well, we can continue to farm these. Every time we find an area in the end that has a dragon head, of course, we can take that dragon head and we can get ourselves some scales from it, because I think the overall suit requires a few scales, just a few. Well, let's see, actually probably not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it requires about 10. So you need at least 4 heads that you're going to need to find potentially for this. Or you can just kill the dragon over and over again, I guess. Because that might drop as well. So I'm back here in the end, and I tell you what, I have spent some time in the end while I was looking in cities, and I didn't come across these guys. They look like they're intergrades. So yeah, they look like the little water bears. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's going to be super hard to explain. Basically, they're like an organism that can withstand like crazy environments. It's super crazy to see this thing. I wonder like what they give you, like if you kill them. They seem pretty tanky. Do they give you anything? I guess not, but they do like kind of push themselves in a funny way. Here we go. This is more like it. There it is. I was about to say, is the dragon head not showing up? Then I realized, oh, that's right. There's like a distance thing you kind of have to go after. All right. So on this ship in particular, as you can see, these guys are quite fast and they will attack you. Like I'm being hit with a Vorpal sword. Wow, that was crazy. So, I mean, what do you do when that happens? Well, I mean, yeah, back to a jetpack again, one with probably nothing on it at all, and using our waystone. That's about all we can do, is use our waystone to get back after gathering a little bit of experience, because, as you can see, all of our experience was completely wiped. All 100+ levels gone, but at least that one experience gave us 30 levels. That's crazy. So yeah, you just keep in mind those things are pretty powerful. I just got wrecked. That was not good. and I don't have an elytra. So the thing is, I'm going to need to basically jetpack my way over there. It's not going to be the funnest thing in the world, but I am going to jetpack. I need some ender pearls to be able to get from place to place. And I'm making my way to death location after an incredibly long journey. And I do this, guys. I do this just for you guys, to believe me, because normally there would be, I wouldn't waste my time doing all this, but I wanted to show you how much fuel it was going to cost to go 10,000 blocks. This actually I did the majority of it walking. Like anytime I was on an end island, I definitely spent my time walking. I am after this guy. If this guy kills me while I'm trying to do this, every time I look at them, they just disappear. What? Every time. There. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna be super careful over here. Hopefully they've despawned. It's despawned, maybe. As soon as I Gosh, this Enderman's horrible. All right, I'm making my way over here. Let's deactivate this now that I've made it over here. Oh, I'm dreading this. I hope there's some. I've not died yet in this, so I don't know how the graves work. If there's a grave. I mean, I hope there's a grave, otherwise all my items are probably gone. And that would not be fun, as we're trying to make it to this, near in-game items sort of thing. Is there still a floaty guy up here? Oh, I think it's using the cork. Cork does this, I believe. Basically makes it so you can right-click. I think this is the cork mod. Yeah, basically you punch all your items out. Okay, so definitely have a lot of trinkets and stuff that I need to get on. The crystal heart increases the wearer's maximum heart. I don't know. I have to probably manually place some of these things. Like my charm, for example, I have to place that. This I can place, that, and there we go. Okay, so everything got placed. I picked everything up. Whew, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the elytra while I'm down here. Makes no sense for me not to do that, because we don't have those slimy boys to worry about. That was a mess. I do not want to have to go through that again. I hope I have some charm. Oh, I do. It decreases the time it takes to drink drinkable items. How nice. I also did grab some of this cork block. You'll find there's these giant pillars, and those giant pillars are pretty nice. They basically grant you just some nice looking blocks that do sort of change colors. I think depending on what Y level you're at or what coordinate you're at. Kind of interesting. All right, so I ended up bringing all these blocks. I definitely did not need all of these blocks, but I will take a few because this right here I definitely want to take and hopefully not lose it, because I've lost these from time to time. Don't want to make a habit of doing that and losing skulls all the time since I'm after them. All right, so there we go. Now is a good time for me to go ahead and just take this area over here on. I definitely want to get it going. Now this one is the one with armor. Okay, we're good. Put my extendo grip on so I have a little bit more range. Potatoes. Oh, I can eat so much faster now. And fly. Oh, it's so nice. So nice to be able to fly now. Perfect. I also ended up getting some of that cream. So when I killed those guys, they ended up giving me something, which was kind of nice. Don't know exactly what that's used for. Does it have a use? It doesn't have a use. Okay. All right. It doesn't have a use, apparently. So is there anything in here? I was hoping for some more artifacts for all of that time. No artifact there. Maybe in this building there'll be, or that building there'll be an artifact. At least I'm hoping for some storage. Nothing. Where's all the loot at? What in the world? All right, now this one has some loot, so I will take this. Sword. Ooh, I'll take the dragon scale. Ooh, another heart. But I think that is it. That's a shulker. Even though these chests sort of look like shulkers, but they're not. And I think that's about it as far as like chest goes. I don't think there's a chest in here. Nope, this is one of the earlier areas, so there's normally not a chest there. Usually there's chests in these buildings. I'm just surprised there's not any at all. So I'm back home from that crazy adventure, and I do want to make this if I can. Bone. I may have to go back. I don't know. 3 bone block. We might have the ability to make that. That's just bone meal, isn't it? Yeah, it's bone meal. It's so crazy. I always think like the bone blocks are going to end up being like actual bone. But it's not. All right. So skull. And I want to make this armor. Of course, it's going to go on an armor stand. That's the whole point of this. It wouldn't be a horrible armor to get early on, so long as you farmed up enough string and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty decent armor set, like for an early game armor set. But armor stand. Let's grab this, and I guess we can put it by the door. I think it's going to be a good place for it. Armor stands act so weird, by the way. There we go. I think it's found its position. All right, and we slide this on there. Then this, and this is actually a pretty cool looking armor set. Look at that. Except for the whole chest piece. That's kind of interesting. But still, like it's kind of like guarding the door here. I like that. I may have to get like another armor set for the other side. Now, as far as this sword goes, we should be able to make it at this point. Like we're at this part in the playthrough where we can make this really powerful sword. All we need is a few other components. We need this, of course, the Draco staff, and then we turn it into the sword. Very nice. Now, what can the sword do? I mean, it can kill things. It's a punchy stick. That's basically all it is. Except for we can enchant it. We can give it all kinds of enchantments and stuff. Similar to everything else in here, of course. We can throw it in here. I don't know if I have any lapis laying around. Lapis. Of course, I'm going to have tons of lapis. We have lapis blocks. By the way, speaking of blocks, diamond. Look how many blocks of diamond we have from our quarry. It's insane. And then iron. We have 487 blocks of iron. That's crazy numbers. All right, since we have just 42 levels, let's see what we can grab here. Leeching. So basically leech 3 is what we put on there. I'm not a big fan of that. Like I'm not, I mean, on its own, right? It's not going to be that helpful. Sweeping edge, bane of anthropods. That's not anything I want. But yeah, basically I'm going to spend some time and I'll be enchanting this sword as I go through. Frost. Ooh, this actually is a pretty decent roll here. Other than knockback, but man, knockback with this thing having knockback as well. This sword's a little crazy. Basically, if I can get pretty similar rolls to what I have on here, like including Vorpal and things like that, this sword will be perfect. Having Vorpal and like maybe sharpness 5, I think this sword will be perfect. But I think what I'm going to have to do is probably do a lot of rolling of books and then just applying them all as we go. Now, while I'm in the end, I always change my view distance. When I'm in the overworld, the view distance causes so much lag. In the end, it doesn't cause much at all. But you can definitely tell, over here when that is changed. Now, the Eidolon mod, it definitely does have a enchanting thing that it can do, but it's basically more towards increasing the enchantments that can go up. But I still haven't learned everything from this mod. There's still stuff that's hidden in the book, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess I need to just continue using that over and over again. I don't know what else to do as there's no further instructions. So this technically I'm not even supposed to know because I haven't even learned about this block yet, but I was able to go ahead and make it, and as it kind of made sense in the recipe, I used it and it worked. So that's how we got that thing that helps keep about 20 extra hearts at all time on us. But anyways, today's been kind of crazy. Let's see, how many scales do we have? We need a total of 10, I think, to make the full armor set. I don't have that with me today. And because of how like crazy the stuff is separated, like I don't think we're going to be able to get that today either. Let's go ahead and look at this. Okay. So, I wanted to use this scarf because we ended up finding this scarf. It says it applies an extra level of fortune to mine blocks. And we have diamond blocks, right? So if we have all of these diamond blocks that we can set up, this is going to be crazy if we wear this scarf and this at the same time. I don't know where the scarf goes. It says necklace. So I'm guessing the charm slot? No, it would actually be a necklace slot, wouldn't it? Which is all the way up here where my extra hearts are. Okay. So if I set this up, this needs to be like a little 5. Well, I guess we can do it in a I can do it in a 5x5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. And we should be able to mine this out. No problem. I just got to build this thing up. We're going to see how many diamonds we actually get out of about 4 stacks of diamond. This is going to get kind of ridiculous. So let's take a look at this real quick. Even though it's not as good as if we had mined it ourselves. I mean, I guess technically it has been mined. We're about to mine it ourselves. This is a pretty tall chunk of diamond here. Pretty big section. And we're going to mine it all with what is going to be the equivalent of Fortune 4. This is going to be crazy. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we should get more than 12 diamonds out of this. And which they all went in my bag, didn't they? I need to turn this off. If that was 32, that's insane. I'm also going to remove this. Let's do another test. So this will be 5x5. So we should have 25 diamonds right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 25 diamonds. We should get more than 25. Oh, wait. I missed a spot. Let's go and mine that. Make sure no diamonds fell off the edge. So 25, and we ended up getting a stack. Wow. Okay. This is pretty ridiculous. I'm just going to go ahead and mine. So we ended up placing down about 4 stacks of ore. So we should get quite a bit of diamonds. Oh my. Yep. That was a good run right there. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a lot of diamonds. We ended up definitely doubling. For sure doubling. Plus some. Yeah. I can't complain. That's actually pretty decent. And same goes for anything we need a fortune. I think that's pretty good. Now, is it better than having this amulet necklace on? I think it's only a use case. 100% only use case. So I'll use this as needed when we do farm stuff like that. But anyways, guys, this has been amazing. We are just becoming a monstrosity. Like, look at ourselves. Look. You know what would make this even better? Because I don't have a helmet on, I can let's grab this, and then now I have the helmet on. Now look at me. Look. What are we even? Look at our back. We got a backpack on, a jetpack, another backpack. And then when we fly, I think we have a sword that spins in there somewhere. It's just a mess. We just got so much stuff. The jetpack, I mean, the elytra, our face, got a skull on herself, a front jetpack harness, a heart there, boots. Man, we are looking fancy. So guys, of course, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and this one's kind of funny, but I do want to say a huge thanks to No Name. I mean, that's exactly what, there's no user image, nothing. It's just No Name. But I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous, whoever you are, I do appreciate you. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, be sure to check that link down in the description below. Guys, all of you who have become a Patreon recently, I just want to give a huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. No matter what tier you are, it doesn't matter. Just being a Patreon really does hold a special place in my heart, and I really appreciate you guys a lot. So guys, thank you so much. And of course, I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a huge thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.